Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Ryan Dins, and on this episode, we are going to compare Algorand to Cardano. Now, don't get me wrong, both of these are fantastic. They're good long-term holds. However, I think one of the two is better than the other one in pretty much every single way. And I'm going to explain to you why I think one is a better hold. Before I do that, hit that like and subscribe button. And we're going to get into this in three different categories. One is we're going to look at coin market cap, and we're going to see the market cap and circulating supply of each of the coins. We're also going to look at the price charts, and we're also going to look at a Reddit post I saw that explained it pretty good compared to some of the sites I saw, because when a lot of times when you look, and this is one of the reasons why I like to make these videos, when you look at a comparison website, it's very complex, and they'll write like 20 different paragraphs, each explaining a different thing that's hard to understand, especially if you're new in the crypto space, like real technical stuff. That's not what people want to do to understand these. People want a quick, concise, easy to understand comparison. And that's what I'm doing for you right here. So let's go. All right. So when we look at Cardano, we have a market cap of $70 billion. Now that's huge. It's also got a circulating supply of 32 billion. And the max supply is 45 billion. So then we go down to Algorand. The market cap, 12 billion, a circulating supply of 6 billion with a max supply of 10. So to basically explain this, Cardano is 6 times as high as Algorand right now. So Algorand could 6x and it'll still be at the markets, the total market cap that Cardano's at. So basically you want to get stuff when it's early. You don't want to get stuff after it's already sky high. Now, for Cardano to double, it's going to have to go to 140 billion. That's really hard to do. And if Algorand were to go to 140 billion, it would 12x. You would make a lot of money. You wouldn't just double your money. So first of all, there's more opportunity in Algorand. Second of all, if we're going to talk about circulating supply, there's 4.5 times as many maximum supply of Cardano, and there's only another 3 billion, almost 4 billion Algorand that could be made. Cardano, there's another 13 billion that could be made. So not to mention the circulating supply is much higher, over 5 times higher on Cardano. So it's less scarce, and less scarce means it's less likely to rise in price. That's just one very small way of looking at it. You don't want to go strictly by this, because if Cardano was better in every single way, then this would be irrelevant, because, you know, like if it gets adopted and becomes, both of these are both blockchains. They want to be the next Ethereum. And I truthfully think that they're both better than Ethereum. They're faster, cheaper. But I think Algorand is even faster and cheaper. Now let's go to the next category, where we're going to look at price action. I own both of these. I just sold a little Algorand, even though I'm talking about how I like it, because it was just been going on this huge run lately, where it went up like 15% or so, like very quickly, maybe 10%. I don't know, off the top of my head, but it is probably going to go back to here if you look at basic support levels. So, you know, I'm going to have orders here for $1.90, so I could just pick up a little bit more at a little bit of a discount. But that doesn't mean that I don't think it's long-term going to be awesome, because I just think it's going to bounce around a little bit. But what's happening right here is this is a breakout that has been going on since September, and it's probably going to end up right here very soon, especially if we go into alt season. And then the sky's the limit after that. I mean, we could really see a $10 algo like pretty soon. Now, if you look at Cardano, you know, it didn't break out like it should have right here. It kind of got rejected right there. And although it's keeping up with the support, this is a bearish pattern. Let me just draw out this pattern for you. This right here is a bearish pattern. Where what it does, you really want to understand all these patterns because not all of them are just a wedge pattern. But if you look at this pattern, you see this time and time again. Now it is consolidating. It could go up. Don't get me wrong. Like it's still, but like look at this. If it goes down to here, this is like maybe 25, 30% drop. Now with this pattern, the next leg that you can expect from this sometimes that's very likely to happen, right? That is likely to happen. And when it goes down to there, I truly think it'll stay at the support line. I could zoom out a little bit to show you. But like, as you can see, this has been going on since 2020. It's been following this. It could end up right here. And it's a 25% loss. And then it'll probably bounce back and come to here. But then you're looking at, you know, not that big gains. Like, I think it'll be at $3 very soon, within a year. But if you're like me and you don't have like millions of dollars in crypto and you want to turn what you have and 10x it by the end of this bull run, I just think there's better opportunities than Cardano, you know, because Algorand is something that's like, it literally is popping right now. Whereas Algorand's popping right now. Cardano might pop in next year, probably will. And then even like I said, like Algorand, it's very, very likely, in my opinion, that it could 5x by the end of this bull run. Which who knows what'll last. And what's going to happen at the end of this bull run is we're going to go into a dark winter, and it's going to like be terrible for a couple of years. So I think we can, like, it might only last like another year. So you want to be able to 10x your money, or at least 3, 4, or 5x your money in the next half a year to a year. That'd be big for me. That would be semi life changing. So you don't want to have your money all sitting here. And unfortunately, I got a lot of money sitting here because I thought it was going to pop to here. But like looking at this chart a little more, it might be better for me to like sell half of this. I'll still be in profit because I bought most of it around here, but still, like, it's like just take those profit and put in something like Algorand. And I got some other things I look at, like Shiba Inu, Ren, Solano. That's not what this video is about though. Engine Coin. Those are a couple that I like to hold. But this video is like strictly about if you were going to compare Algorand to Cardano. So let me show you one more thing. I don't like to look at Reddit because there's a lot of idiots on it, but like this is a really good post to extremely quickly explain it in a way that not many people could do so quickly. So Algorand has significantly lower fees and quicker speeds. Cardano is touted as being very decentralized in addition to better tokenomics. Algorand has had smart contracts. Cardano is still working on that. Cardano has better marketing due to Charles constantly sticking his nose into everything for better or worse. They have a rabid fan base, so when smart contracts go live, their ecosystem will be pretty large and active. Algorand is still working on that, but lots of money is out there for Algorand developers. Algorand is a far superior chain, but it lacks size and passion of the Cardano fan base. I think Algo's valuation is much more attractive. So what he's saying is Cardano has great marketing behind it, and it basically their team is able to get people to invest in it, which is good, but its valuation might be a little bit high. That's what he's saying. And I do agree with him. That's why I'm sharing this. Like, I don't like to share Reddit articles, like I said, because not everybody knows what they're talking about, but I agree with like 90% of this. So, if you're looking at the two, I think that Algorand is the better call right now. Now, if you're gonna buy it, it did just go on this like huge run. You might want to like put in your buy orders at like 190. I would say put them here, but you might not ever hit your buy order because I think it's breaking out right now. So if you want to be smart, you could put buy orders here, and buy orders here, and then see how far it could go and how much you could pick up. So that's all I gotta say about that. And I think either way you go, you're gonna see gains long term. I do. I am invested in both of these. I think they're really good, but you know, you want to get the most bang for your buck. So if you want to see the most bang for your buck, I'm gonna have to say Algorand over Cardano. So that's all I got to say about that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's very important. I'm going to be dropping these videos like it's hot. All right, later.